I got him.
Good job. Let's look over here. Before it gets too big.
Same thing, not even buried down yet.
Yeah, they're in these little shallow things.
Oh man, these are all good
That on
tonight.
your shoulder, you know, once he gets it up now. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
can,
did over there.
Yeah, I can. These are all nice ones. Today we're going to do a stuffed flounder catch and cook, and these are the ingredients needed to make this dish. Okay, the ingredients you're going to need, of course, are flounders. I got 2 pounds of 150 count fresh Gulf shrimp. Make sure you buy local seafood. I'm going to saute the stuffing down in olive oil and butter. And to make the stuffing, I'll use celery, bell pepper, onion, garlic, seasoned breadcrumbs. I'll flavor it with some lemon juice, salt, black pepper, and Creole seasoning. All right, so I got my flounders already cleaned and scaled. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to cut them right down the lateral line on the top side here. Straight down. All the way to the bones. Then I'll take my fillet knife, fillet the meat off the backbones, but I don't want to go all the way out. I want to stop like right there. I'll do the same thing for this side. Okay, one of these sides is going to have a little section of pin bones in it. So figure out which side it's in and then cut that little wedge out. Then I like to do the same thing on the bottom side to get rid of them pin bones. So you come right here on the lateral line. Slice in. And then just take your knife and do this right here. Then you can eat all the fillets off the bottom without worrying about any of those pin bones. So that's how I basically prep the flounder to be stuffed. Okay, now we'll actually start to saute our vegetables. So in my skillet, I'll take about 3 tablespoons of butter. Then I'll do about an equal amount of olive oil. Okay, my butter and olive oil's getting nice and hot. I'll go ahead and put all my bell pepper, celery, onions, and garlic in. And I'm going to saute this down until it's translucent. This will take about 5 minutes or more. Alright, it's been a little more than 5 minutes. I'm nice and translucent on my vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 pounds of shrimp. And I don't want to cook these shrimp thoroughly through. I just want to kind of start the cooking process because I'm going to bake them. Sorry, I had the vent fan on for a minute there. Didn't realize it. So once we got our shrimp in, we'll put in a little bit of plain salt, fresh ground black pepper, probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of Tony's, maybe a half. And we'll go with the juice of 1 lemon. Fresh squeezed lemon juice. We'll kind of cook this shrimp down a minute. So once I got all my shrimp turning a light pink, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in about a cup of breadcrumbs. Use a good seasoned breadcrumb. I don't make a real bready dressing. I want it to be mostly shrimp and vegetables. It smells so good once you add the breadcrumbs. See how quick this is all coming together and thickening up. Right about now, I'll give it a quick taste for salt, pepper, seasoning. The lemon flavor's there. Could definitely use a little more salt and pepper. I'm not going to put any more Creole seasoning on because I'm going to dust the fish with some. Now I'm just going to turn this off, remove it to a cool burner, and let it cool down before I stuff the flounders. So like I said, I don't use a real thick bread stuffing. I want vegetables and shrimp to be the star of the show in my stuffing. All right, the next thing I'll do is I'll give all these a light dust and a Tony sasheries, Creole seasoning on the bottom and the inside. You gotta be careful though, Tony's can be hot, so. All right, once I've done that, I'll just take a big scoop of the stuffing, just like this. And what I like to do, I like to put a couple pads of butter in there to melt down, and a lemon slice or two for a garnish inside. I like either a lot of crab meat or a lot of shrimp. Oop, cut out a sequence there. Butter and lemon. So these are all ready now, all prepped. What I'll do is I'll put them on a greased cookie sheet and bake at about 350 till the fish is tender and done. So now my oven's up to temp at 350. I gave them a light dust and a paprika just for coloring. I got them on a cookie sheet covered in foil, and I got a light coating of cooking spray on the foil. So let's pop them in the oven at 350, and we'll probably go about 20 to 25 minutes and check them. So this is what they look like after 22 minutes at 350. So I don't want to overdo it and dry them out. You can see those fillets are cooked perfectly. The stuffing's hot inside. Beautiful. Now let's see if I can get one off whole. One-handed here. So these are two of the smaller ones that I did today. And then for a side, we got some nice steamed broccoli florets. Wow, what a dinner. What a dinner. So if you look at this stuffed flounder here, you can see, look how the fillets are cooked perfect. Our stuffing's all heated through and through. Beautiful. Let's have a little taste of some of this. Well, the stuffing is delicious. Get a little bit of fish, a little bit of stuffing. So you just have to decide what level of doneness you want. I like my fish still kind of tender. You can see how it flakes right off there, and then take some of the stuffing and some of the flounder. I also like to eat the skin. So you can definitely taste the lemon in there. The lemon's cooked inside it. So if you look, if you wanted to, you could just peel a whole fillet off. Just like that. And once you've ate the whole top, you can just lift the center bones out. And you got two bottom fillets down here now. So that bottom fillet is probably the best tasting part, where the skin's kind of fried on the baking sheet. That is good. And to finish it off, I'll take my fork and get these last little good pieces of meat off the backbone. The only downside to this is now that it's getting cold weather, I'll be thinking about gigging flounders all the way till the water warms back up next spring. So till the next video, get out there and go fishing. Get you some flounders and stuff them. They're absolutely delicious.